This is my review or my general opinion of the iPhone. Well, it's been 24 hours since I've had it, so I might as well do a review of it. So let's get started here. This is my background, it's a wolf. So what I'm going to do here is talk about the main apps that come with it and the main functions of the iPhone as well. So let's start off with text messaging. Now text messaging I absolutely love on this phone. It beats my old phone any day. You can text message two ways. You can have it vertical or horizontal. It just takes a few seconds. Yeah. And plus the keypad. Come on. Some people do complain that the keypad is a bit too small, but if you turn it this way, thanks to Software 3.0, you can make it the keys a bit larger and type horizontal like those slider phones. Yeah. Text messaging here is really good. Really, really good. Okay, let's start. Now, I'm going to make a note here. Any apps that I haven't used or probably won't use, or any apps that I haven't heavily used, I'll just do a short description rather than a review of it. So let's take Calendar for example. It just displays their general calendar and stuff like that. I don't use it too much. Let's talk about the photos now. I like how they organize the photos. The camera roll is the pictures you took with your camera. For instance, this is my first photo with the iPhone. This is my friend. This is my two pictures of me at Embassy Suites. The rest up to this one down here are from Six Flags. And the one down here is a MacBook at Fry's Electronics. And this is my photo library from my computer. Right now, these are all my wallpapers. It's crystal, furries, foxes, my cousin's work and stuff like that. Yeah, really good. Now let's talk about the camera. The camera has got to be the best quality I've ever seen. It's a lot higher quality than my camera. Well, even though it doesn't take pictures, even though it doesn't take video, it's still good for taking pictures, and high quality ones too. Plus, when you're done taking a picture, you just press this down here. You tap this down here in the left corner. And then you can either email, assign it to a contact, which basically gives them an avatar on your iPhone, or set it as your wallpaper. And when it means that, it means this wallpaper. Alright, YouTube. Depending on what you're using as a network or internet service, the qualities can vary. Like take for example, I'm currently connected to my routers with the iPhone. The quality is very good. Sorry for that cut. My camera was claiming that the battery was low. So let's get back to it. Now, as I said, depending on what you're using as a network, the qualities on YouTube can vary. So say if you're on the road and you're using only AT&T's network, the quality will look like shit. But if you're using routers and stuff like that, the qualities will be very, very good. So yes, I was looking up iTouch unboxings. Just, with me and unboxings, I like to look at them as a whole new experience. Even though I've unboxed this already, I like to go back and look at the people unbox them, because it gives me that warm fuzzy feeling inside. Yes, I'm a furry. Okay, it's stocks, I don't use it, nor do I care for the stock market. Maps, I've only used it once to locate a Fry's Electronics. Let's see, weather, I don't exactly use it too much. I use the Weather Channel app a lot more, though. The clock, it's displayed right there, no further explanation. The calculator, I haven't had a situation with that yet. Here, give me a sec. Sorry for so many cuts. People are calling me on Skype. I'm currently streaming and a whole bunch of other crap is happening at the same time. It's mind-boggling. Okay, so we left off at calculator. I haven't found any real use for it yet, other than quick add-ups and stuff like that. Notes, I don't think I'll use it. Settings, let's look at this. Come on, settings. Now, more than half of the UIs in here look the same. Everything is customizable and stuff like that. Let's look at my ringtone real quick. So far I've got the Metal Gear Solid 3 radio call theme. Yeah, I think it sounds awesome. It's hard getting ringtones on here. I know how to convert them. I know how to put them in iTunes, but for some reason, iTunes just isn't accepting it. I don't know why. Now let's look at the app iTunes. Well, if you know me, I pirate more than half my music. I usually get most of my videos off of YouTube as well, so I don't have any real use for iTunes. The App Store. I absolutely love the App Store. There's so many apps, both user-created and company-created. It seems like the free apps are like 3 stars or 3.5 stars or less, and the ones you have to pay for are 3 stars or more. Yeah, so I was typing in PlayStation. It gave me a whole bunch of other things, like trophy checkers, game checkers, and a whole bunch of other stuff like that. And last but not least, the voice recorder. For this, I just like to mess around and hear my own voice and stuff like that. I don't exactly use it for voice memos or anything like that. Now let's talk about the apps down here. The phone through the iPod. Let's start off with the phone. I really like the phone feature on here. The keypad's big enough so you can see if you're a bit blind. The contacts, it's organized really well. Didn't mean to click that. Organized well, easy to flip through, easy to find whoever you're calling. But what's annoying sometimes, if you click them just once, it calls them accidentally. All you want to do is just check their number and stuff like that. I guess if you click on their name, then it starts calling. But yeah, recent contacts. If your call failed or your call got dropped, you can call them back here. Favorites. You can drag and drop your favorite contacts in here. I've got like 5 or 10 or more on here. And the voicemail has got to be the voicemail I've ever seen. It really beats actually calling your own number and then checking it that way and then typing a password and stuff like that. Really simplified version of it. The mail feature. Now, the mail feature is good, but it's got one flaw with it. Say if you're on Hotmail and you read all your messages. On here, they won't appear read. You have to reread them. So let's say if I got a new email on there, I checked it, it won't appear checked on here, but it'll still appear here as well. I don't think you can move your emails to separate folders on here as well. You can delete them, but you just can't move them. Yeah, it's a good mail app, it just needs a little bit more to it. Safari, this has got to be the best internet browser I've seen on a portable device. It's the equivalent to the PS3's browser, except it's a slight bit faster. Because if you know the PS3 browser, it takes a minute or it sometimes crashes with Flash applications. But on YouTube it doesn't crash at all, and other Flash related sites it doesn't crash at all. Yeah, more than half of these favorites are imported from Internet Explorer. I wanted to import from Chrome, but it didn't give me that option. Yeah, good browser. The iPod. So far I've got only music on here. I haven't had a chance to put on any videos, nor do I feel like converting them. So I like the iPod a lot. Let's say if I click a fifth of Beethoven, I get bored of it real quick, but I don't know what to listen to next. You can just do this, and it shuffles it and it plays something else. Yeah. Plus I like how you can do it to the side here and then scroll through your albums and artists. It looks really awesome. So the only pictures I have in here are like of Halo 3 and Star Fox Adventures. Yeah, I've got some of the soundtrack on here as well. So yes, overall I give the iPhone a 5 out of 5. Sure, it might have its minor flaws, but it's a really good phone to have around. Alright, so see you guys later.